All tied up. 10 minutes ago, I was in Los Cristianos. I wanted to be in Los Cristianos, but the shop I needed to go to decided differently because it decided to close. I think he makes a lot of money. It's a shoe shop, not to buy, that's not my sort of thing. Shelley's got some shoes that she wants rehealing, so it's the cobblers actually. So I had to go to the cobblers to drop them back in and get them repaired. So she says there's one in San Eugenio, where I'm heading to now. So I thought, right, okay, on the scooter, get out of the house and go to San Eugenio. On the way I thought, hang on a minute, years ago I remember the cobblers in Los Cristianos. Do you know where the petrol station is in the middle of the Cristianos, where the roads go left and right? The left hand side road, on the left hand side of the street, there's a cobblers there. I thought I'll just cut there and go to that. Spend my time in Los Cristianos, go and check out my mate's new bakery that's just opened. I'm going to have a look at that. Maybe chat with Sarah Wagstaff. If you're watching Sarah, good afternoon. Owner of the Mellow Gecko. She works for Daniel down there. And it's all good. But the shop was shut. And because the shop was shut, I now find myself near Daniel's other shop. But I thought I'll walk to San Eugenio and get the shoes sorted there. Instead, Daniel's not in his office, so I'm not going to drop in and say hi either. Let me just get this camera angle right, because it's a bit dodgy. That's a bit better. I'm getting over here by a mobility scooter. They don't know how to drive, don't know where they're going. Tourists. So, how's your week been? Has it been alright? Mine's, I think if you've been watching, mine was interesting. I posted on Facebook, I've hit the highest of highs and lowest of lows in one weekend. The highest of highs was just phenomenal. I had a great time, an absolute fantastic time going up Tady and then going around the island showing other people who've never seen the island some of the most beautiful places. They were over the moon. I got a special message back afterwards thanking me for it, saying that they had a great time, that they enjoyed it, and it was a big success for them as well, which is always nice, because obviously if the places weren't right, it'd reflect back on me, so that's a plus point for it. The lowest of lows, well, you all know I'm a divorced dad, 2 kids. Trouble is, everything, even though the divorce is finalised, everything else, other stuff isn't, and you still get dragged into stuff. So the weekend wasn't the best on the flip side of it in the UK. So, but I was chatting with another vlogger, Darren John, and I just said to him, you know, the Dutch actually have a really great saying. Elk house heeft zijn kruis. Every house has its cross to bear, and that one's just my cross. I've got a bear. I did not realise that this hill was this steep. So we're on Tuesday. I'm working tonight. Back in at Dylan's doing the comparing. We've been in the house all day because, for those of you who remember, might have seen on the previous vlog, I was Saturday night. I was really ill. What's happened is now I've got the scooter, and the scooters, you can't really carry much in the scooter, so I used to always take the microphone to work, use my microphone and let them use the bar microphone when they want to do karaoke and stuff. Clever me went, hang on a minute, why don't I just downsize and just get rid of the mic, use the bar mic, it's a good mic actually, and just use that, and it saves me having to travel with all the excess baggage on a little scooter. Sound like I got shot then. I thought it was a great idea. And so one entertainer says, by the way, you never share mics. Because before you know it, down with an infection, cold, flu-like symptoms. Oh, his car broke down. Right in the middle of the one-way system, look at that. Zoom in on that so you get that. Poor sod. You're not getting past there, like. That's going to create a bit of an issue, isn't it? He's there with his bonnet up. I think he's trying to put water in it as it's overheating or something. That's not great at all. Right, so Saturday night I left the Dutch guys and I still had half an hour to ride home on the scooter. And I swear, I don't think I've ever shook so much on a scooter. I was absolutely freezing. So I came in, 20 minutes in a hot shower, straight to bed. Always got himself moving again with his hazards on. Straight to bed, slept all the way through. Following day, on the Sunday, still had to work again. 7 out of 10 for health-wise. Managed to do it. And I seriously thought I was going to be out for the count for a couple of days, like, you know, maybe for a week. Because it was really, I don't get that ill. You know, I'm one of those people that never normally gets ill. So I was lucky, in essence, that I started getting better. And funnily enough, by Sunday night, I'd cancelled Sunday night's work at the compare. And I'm glad I did, because I didn't have the full energy. But I'm alright, I'm back to normal now. But the worst thing that's happened now is that Shelley's only going to caught it again. So we seem to just be passing it back and forward, you know what I mean? So it's becoming a bit of a joke, this. We just need to try and get this sorted, you know? See if people are stopping. Yeah. So, hence the reason why we're back in the house. And we've been in there all day. But then we've got the builders next door. We've got the nicest neighbours in the world. Domenico and Gabriella are absolutely, as neighbours, are fantastic. However, they've been doing an extension on the house. It's been going on since June, end of June. We're now in November, guys. We're now 6 months in here. And it's like we're making a joke with them, just saying, what are you doing in the Sistine Chapel? But they're drilling, they're banging pneumatic drills because, and now they're doing the gardens. So they've got the pneumatic drills to dig up all the concrete in the garden. They didn't have tiles, they had concrete. So they've had to dig all that up. And it's just constant banging. It's just, I don't know when it's going to stop. And I keep asking, and we don't get an answer. So it's a bit weird. So I just said to Shelley, I need to get out. Get me out of this place. Hence the reason why I'm out on the bike. A little bit of me time. Do a chore, couple of chores. And then come back a little bit more refreshed for work for tonight. So that's that was the plan. So we'll see how long this is going to take. So she's asked me to go and get some shoes heeled. No idea that. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh. No opening times on it. No, that's a different shop. No opening times. Brilliant. Well, that's killed that one, hasn't it? She needs me to get a couple of things from Mercadona, she said. So I may as well go and get that. Go and get them sorted. But so that was the plan, really, just getting out of the house and just seeing and having a bit of a chill time. And doing a few things. Right, see where I need to go. See if I can find it. Bum, 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 bum. Porfa. Gracias.
Ay, mi aguacate, me lo dejo.
Gracias.
El aguacate, va.
So, well, that is that. I'll have to come back another day for that. That's unbelievable. 2 shoe shops, 2 cobblers closed. I don't know of any others actually in the area, so I think I'll go to Los Cristianos anyway. May as well go back. On the job front, Dylan's is still doing well. 5 nights a week down at Dylan's. I got approached by another bar in Los Cristianos called the Drunken Duck, which is on the patch. And their compere does 6 nights a week, and he wants to move down to 5 nights because he's been doing it for like 16 years. So the owner of the Drunken Duck was in our bar for somebody's birthday a couple of weeks ago. So he's actually seen me work, and he's asked me if I want to do it for him. I said, look, the days he's offered me I can't do because I'm obviously tied to Dylan's. So I said I'm going to struggle with those days. So he's actually trying to shoot me in to a Saturday. So I'm going to try this Saturday for the first time. It does mean that I'll be working 6 days a week myself, but when you talk about 6 days a week, it's still only 24 hours. You know, and a 24-hour week for me is not a lot. It still feels like I've got a lot of free time. So if I can plan it right and get my timings right, so I rest properly, because I still sleep. I still go to bed late now with work, and then get up stupid early. Just more because my back doesn't take it anymore. I'm more used to going. If ever I need to get sleep, I'd normally go to bed very early and then get up early. I'm just so used to being a morning person. So I do need to sleep through the day. It's like today, I'll be going back after this, and after doing this chore, I must go back and have a kip for a couple of hours. So that's the plan. So they've got me, I've got my first night now at the Drunken Duck down on Saturday from 9:30. A little bit later actually, it's 9:30 till 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. A little bit later, pays a little bit more, but it's one of those, it's nice. I think it's good to get your name about as compere. I think then people start to recognise you, who you are, and it makes you a little bit more established. So that's the plan anyway. So look out for that. I'll let you know how that goes. Apart from that, all that we're after really is for Shelley to get better, and then we can go back to normal, stop passing it from one to the other. I think that's what we need to do. If we can do that, then the household should be good. That's the plan anyway. So I had one job today, failed. 2 shops. There's most probably a shop at the top of Shafiris that does them. I just haven't got a clue where it is. But more than anything else, it was just nice to get a ride out, get some time to myself, get some time on the scooter, which I love, and enjoy it. A little bit more back to normal with these vlogs. That's the plan. Just doesn't always have to be great big messages and meaningfuls and stuff like that. Just want to thank you for coming along with us today. All right, see you on the next one. Let's sort this out. I wasn't planning on doing that. I made it back to Cristianos, and I thought I'd drop in at the new. What are you calling this? Is it a bakery or a coffee shop? What are you calling it?
We are in a mix at the minute. We were calling it a cafe, but it's been labelled more a British bakery.
British bakery called Shaw's. Shaw's, owned by friends of mine, Sam and Georgia. He's back. Is that coming here? Sam, what is it you said? You don't want? What did you say? Where is he? He's there, isn't he? Hold on, I'm coming round. He's going to run in the big freezer now. There's the owner, Sam. Hey mate, you're right. There's Georgia. This is wave, Georgia. Hello, darling. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's always scared. But the thing about it is, how long has this project been up and running for now for you guys?
We only viewed it 3 months ago.
3 months ago they started this. This is what this is what I like about these sort of businesses. We mentioned about the Malagecco last week. It's no disrespect, it's kids. And kids are having the gumption to go get off the backside and go and do something, create themselves, and they've done it here. And this, I mean, this place here is absolutely glorious. It's right next door to Dreamers in Los Cristianos. So if you know the front and you know where Dreamers is, it's just away from the front. You were just saying you're glad you're not on the front now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Why's that?
It's just the amount of people we've had in has blown our expectations. We thought it was a little bit away. It'd take a couple of weeks to get the word out, but 3 days in, it was just swarmed. In the best way possible.
You're off to a flying start, aren't you?
Yes, definitely.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Definitely.
And the cakes, everything's homemade.
Everything.
You're making it yourself. She had a carrot cake disaster last night. She was telling me when she came in. But I'll show you a couple of shots around here while we're talking as well, and you get to see it. But if you're in the area of Los Cristianos and you want something a bit different, I've actually ordered myself. I've got a coffee and I've got an oat cake ready to go because I'm going to have to try myself. But as I say, if you're in the area of Los Cristianos and you want to try something that little bit different, just come on next to Dreamers Behind the Bluebell as well, so if you've got the Bluebell, you'll be able to find it, and it's called Shaw's, S-H-A-W-S. It's an English bakery, and it's definitely worth having a look, I think. It's definitely worth coming in and having a bit... do you do alcohol as well, Georgia?
We do. We have beers and we have wine.
Beers and wine as well, so if you want something like that. I'm just on a cup of coffee, and can't beat a cafe con leche, can you? Again, young kids, give them a go, give them support, all right? That's the main thing. Let's see if we can get these businesses up and running, get them established, because that's... they took the gamble, and it just wants to pay off, and the quality's here as well, so see what you think. So I've gone for, the coffee was lovely, but I've gone for the oat, chocolate and berry cookie, because, what do you say, no sugar, low in sugar? Low in sugar.
Naturally sweetened with honey.
Let's go, look at this, look, see what you think there. Naturally sweetened with honey. That's nice. It's alright, that, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, I definitely like that. Might take one back for Shelley. Alright, see you later. When you know. Seems to be catching on that for some reason. See you later, guys. See you on the next one.